to create an assignment from the institution page, you will go to the courses page on the Ultra-Base navigation menu. You will find the course you wish to build the assignment in. Your course will appear, and then you will locate the area that you want the assignment to be built in. You will come to the Assessments tab and select Assignment. On the Create Assignment page, you are going to be able to enter the name of the assignment. You are able to put description and instructions for your assignment in the text editor. Additionally, you will be able to attach files. You can select files from your computer, local files. You can select files from your course that is already in Blackboard in the course content area. And you can also select from a cloud service such as Microsoft or Google. Then you will want to add a due date. This is optional, but select the checkbox for the due date. You can type the due date in, or you can use the selector to choose the date and also the time of the assignment's due date. This will appear to the students in the assignment area, and this will also track any late work. Then you will want to apply grading information. Here you can put points values on there. This is a required item, so even if it is an ungraded assignment, you can always put a 0 in there, and that will let you proceed. However, this is where you would put your points possible, in which the system would calculate the grade from. You also have the ability to select from a rubric that is available in Blackboard, and you can select a rubric that has already been created. You can create a new one, or you can create a new rubric from an existing one if changing language or points. Then you will have 3 other sections for you to determine settings. Submission settings allows you to have individual or group submissions. If you have a group submission, it will let you choose the group in which you want students to complete the work. When a group submission is selected, one individual will submit for the entire group, and the group grade will be based on that one submission. However, you can change the group grade individually for each student after. Number of attempts. You have the ability to do single attempt, multiple attempt, or unlimited attempt. This allows students to submit drafts, or if they make a mistake and are needing to add an additional attempt in. This is at the professor's discretion. Multiple attempts. If you choose multiple attempts or unlimited attempts, multiple attempts is going to require you to put how many maximum attempts in there. In this case, I will put 5. However, multiple and unlimited attempts also display the attempts used for scoring. You have the option to choose last graded, highest graded, lowest grade, first graded, or average grade. And this will be the grade once you select it that will populate and display to both the students and be considered the final grade for that assignment in Blackboard in the Grade Center. Additionally, under the submission details, you will have the ability to use the plagiarism tool, Safe Assign, and to turn that on, you simply just check the box that says check submissions for plagiarism. You can allow the students to see their originality report. That allows the students to see information that you see as well. If you do not check this box, this is instructor view only. And you can also exclude the submissions from institutional or global reference databases. That means that this will not go into a pool of papers or submissions for other members of STIC or any other school. Let's move on to grading options. You have 2 options here. One is enable anonymous grading. This allows you to not see the student's information on their paper and is assisting with trying to have non-biased grading. You create an anonymous grading, please ask students not to include their name on their submissions. Enable grading. Delegated grading is if you are working with a partner, or if in any circumstance there's an additional grader in your course, you would select delegated grading, and that would allow you to select other members of the instructional staff that are in your class to be able to do grading. If we move on to display of grades, This allows you to how you will display the grade to the students is your primary by score, text, percentage, letter, or complete or incomplete. An incomplete or incomplete will simply just give a check note. However, if you have given a point value, the complete will actually assess the point value as well. So if this assignment has 10 and you select complete, it will provide a 10-point calculation on the column. Secondary display is simply for you to make the conversion from a score to a letter grade or vice versa. And only the primary grade is viewable to students. Faculty see primary and secondary. Include in the Grade Center grading calculations if this is not an item that is part of the calculations, but for tracking or for information, you would uncheck this. However, if it is an assignment that is being graded and included in grading, you would want to make sure that is checked. Additionally, if you do not want students to see this assignment in the My Grades area of their course view, you can unselect that. And you can either come back in here to turn that on, or you can do that at the Grade Center level. Additionally, you can show the average and median statistics for this column to students so that they can see a comparison of their grades against other students' submissions. And that is at faculty purview. Our last section here is going to be availability. Availability is what lets the assignment be displayed to the students. You have the ability to make the assignment available upon submission. However, you can also uncheck this and make it hidden until you are ready to give this out to the students. If you would like to make this available but hold off the assignment being available to students, you can also use what is called limited availability or timers. You can set it to display after a certain date and until a certain date. If you have an assignment that is not due until week 6, you can display it anytime after the period of before week 6. However, you can also make it hidden after week 6 if you wish to choose so. Most faculty at Springfield Technical Community College choose the display after to delay this being available to students, more appropriate to the time that it'll be turned in. However, very few people do display until. Additionally, you would be able to select track number of views to see how many times people have clicked on a link to this assignment, and that is available in your reporting section under evaluation. And once you are done, you can either cancel out and leave the assignment and it will not appear, or you can hit submit and any additional information, like in this case I need points possible. Once you hit submit, it will save this and it will now become an assignment available in your class. You can click on the title link to see what this looks like to students. And on the action link that is next to the assignment title, you will also have the ability to edit. You can make unavailable. You can also put on adaptive release. You can set review status to have the student acknowledge that they looked at this, and then also additional other types of statistics and user information. Additionally, you can change the due date here if you decide to extend the date out. And also if you are no longer using this assignment or have made this an error, you can delete this at any time. And that is how you create an assignment in Blackboard Learn.